Okay, so go ahead and bring us back. So we saw what regular expressions are, right? They provide us patterns which are used to match character combinations in strings. In JavaScript, regular expressions are also objects. These patterns are used with the exec and test methods of a regular expression and with the match, match all, replace, replace all, search, and split methods of a string. This chapter describes JavaScript regular expressions and how to create a regular expression. So here we have our pattern exec, right? This JavaScript regular expression exec. Here we can search a string for the character E. So this is the best things in life are free, right? So in this case, we are taking the text, and then our regular expression is E. We're searching for the character E here. And take this and create a new module. Just right click here, new file, regex module.html. And we'll go ahead and place this in here. And we'll right click on this and open in Finder. And this has the character E. So we can go ahead and change this to a wildcard. Or we can do this. Change to a wildcard. Refresh it. Okay. Let's try something a little more simple. How about W? You just saw that. Okay. You can try a B. So this is matching on a single character here, right? So this regular expression that we're using is \\E. If we go back to our regex expressions here, we can look for a different expression. Well, how about special characters such as A, B, C? You can copy this and put this here, save it, and we'll go back here and we'll refresh. So you don't get anything there. You can make this into a C and save it. Nothing. Make it into an E. Save it. Get back this letter. So you can use this sheet and try and use this pattern, right, to match some of these examples that we have here. So let's see. How about let's go to this cheat sheet. So we can try something that matches a letter as capital W. So we're executing that regular expression on that pattern. And if we bring this up and we grab this out of the debugger and we run this, so here we can actually see live what the result would be. Yeah, we can change the input. So if we go up here, and the thing that we want to find is the input, which is best things in life are free. So if we go back to our code, right, we have the best things in life are free. So if we change our text variable, we set text equal to this \n, and we'll try and do something like \new line. And there we go. You can get that character. All right. So now we'll go to test. So here's a way for us to test our pattern, right? We have our search string, the character E. We'll open up this example, right? So here we have JavaScript example. We have our HTML. Then we have the best things in life are free, and then we have the pattern E. And what we want to do is we want to test this pattern and get the result. When we get the result, it'll print it out here in the debugger. So if we copy this and we go back to our code, we can click a new file, and we'll call this test regex module.html. And paste it. We'll save it. And we'll change this from being a pattern E to a pattern that we know did not work, which was this one. And we save that, and we can right click on this and open in Finder. And this returns false. This is a way for us to process this, and it returns false. So we have string match. The match method retrieves the result of matching a string against a regular expression. So in this example, we have a paragraph. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. It barked. And then we have our const regex. Right? So A to Z on G. And then we test to see if this matches. If we run it, we get that it matches the capital letters of this statement, which are going to be T and I. Right? We can reset it, run it, and we get that. This is a way for us to test the capital letters in this statement. Now we can do string.search, right? So we can try this example. We have our JavaScript strings pattern here. So here's the HTML, right? Here's the paragraph tag, here's the script tag, and we're going to take the text, Mr. Blue has a blue house, and we're going to do text search on that, and then return the value to position. So if we copy this, and then we add this to our VS Code, we can call this search module.html and paste it. And then in the search module here, we have Mr. Blue House, where we can change this to something other than that. We can change it to house, save it, right click on this, reveal in Finder, and then open this up. And there are 20 matches for that. So there's 20 matches for this. So we have house, and then it's 20, it's coming back as 20 because the position is 20. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then finally at character 20 we get house. Right. We get replace. So JavaScript string replace. This is a way for us to remove something like Microsoft. So here we have the script. The text is set to the document.getElement by ID demo. And we get the inner HTML. Right? And this is visit W3 schools, and we're changing that to Microsoft. Right, so here's the example. We're going to find the Microsoft part of the string, and then we're going to replace that with W3 schools. And after we do that, we'll print out W3 schools. Alright. So here are some more regular expressions, right? We have flags, I, G, meta characters, greater than, $, dot, star, and question mark, and backslash. These are ways of matching those characters. Then we have character sets. So we have the concept of a regular expression character set. This allows us to match on anything that starts and ends with a $sign is the termination of the regex. So we could replace this with AZ, A to Z, and 0 to 9. And then we have quantifiers. So quantifiers indicate numbers of characters or expressions to match. So in this case we have a regular expression and then we have our quantifiers for this expression. So in this case we're matching BO and then characters 3, comma, all the way to H. And when we run that, it'll give us the value. So if we run this, we get array here, and then we have the values, right? And this is what was matched. So let's take a second stop here, and why don't we try and take one of these examples that we've created. We can go ahead and test our knowledge of regular expressions.
So does it always create an array?